Hey everyone, welcome to Lance Fantasy Gaming. It's a vlogging series, always on Wednesday, and updates, channels, and everything else. And also, if you guys haven't subscribed, like, and share, check out our Patreon, Discord down below. And tomorrow, but I'm gonna celebrate today with you guys on YouTube. It's my birthday! But even though tomorrow is my birthday, but today will be my birthday for becoming 34 years old. I have half of my life right now. And so far, we got so many things right now to do while I murder my cats in the back making noise. I'm getting sick and tired of BMO being grumpy old grandma in the back, freaking attacking all the cats for it. But I'm gonna share the stuff that I got so far. I'll probably share more on through Shorts or TikTok for it. We got a succubus from my mother-in-law. Well, majority of this is actually majority of this for my mother-in-law and my grandmother-in-law. Um, we got a little succubus from Kings of War that we're gonna build. This is from Joshi, my Navy friend right here. It's see here, Mag Groton of Nurgle Slippery Bile Pipe for it that we're gonna put together as well. I'm not gonna put all of these together. I have a lot of 3D printed ones that needs to be painted and put together right now. But we got the Parasite of Mortrix as well. And these are all in an Amazon registry down below as well. We got our Poxwalker, so you can compare to the ones that I printed, and I compare to the one from GW. And we got the Malefic Bright Hauler. We have a 3D print of that downstairs that I need to paint as well, so we can compare that to this one as well. So yeah, this is what we got so far. One is coming in the mail. Another one of my friend Troy bought me another Nurgle one, so I'm getting a lot of Nurgles. I have one Tyranid, but a lot of freaking Nurgles and Death Guard stuff for it. But I'm happy. It's down the link down below on the Amazon registry list if you want to get me something from miniatures, books to painting and paintbrushes. I do need a lot more brushes and paintbrush cleaners and so forth. And paints do help. And there are paints that I do want to try out. Like I don't have that much Vallejo, but I know that Vallejo metal people are saying that's really good for that. So we got that. 34, half of my life. Reason why I say it's half of my life is that majority of my male side of the family dies in their 60s. My grandfather passed away through the brain cancer. I think he was 67, 68, and he passed away. I think my father probably lived through 70. I probably lived through 70 and 80. It is like one of those Lyle's curse for the males that don't really last that long in the generation. I know the females of our family live a very long time. Mostly, I think, is because a lot of the males in our family do a lot of dumb shit, and work with a lot of power tools and work on vehicles and stuff like that. So we basically like sniff some fumes and hope stuff won't crush us. So that is one of those things that is kind of intrigued me to a point. But who knows? I might live up to my 80s, 90s, 100. I would love to. I would love to be motor functional by that age. If I'm not motor functional, not able to paint, not able to play video games and stuff, that would be a terrible life because uh, because I grew up during the beginning of like the end of dial-up, beginning of DSL, and a lot of games and electronics came up to that point for it. But it feels weird too, 34, and looking at everyone else and seeing them work really hard just to provide for themselves and their family, and I'm disabled, so I just stare at them like. But if I have to, I will have to. If the VA stop doing what they're supposed to, then I will have to probably get a in-house job on front of a computer So we got that as well. But other than that, Warhammer 5th 10th edition is coming closely. Hopefully, there'll be enough boxes for me to actually pre-order because I need two boxes for it. Because one we go half seas, so that my the Space Marine that I'm gonna get on that will be Blood Angels. The first box I'm gonna keep turn that Space Marine to Dark Angels. To have my own Tyranid set for that as well. And I'm very intrigued, and I see a lot of new 3D prints that's out on Cult 3D and other 3D sites as well. Some of them you had to pay for. I know they did the Screamer 3D print, so I'm kind of trying to get my hands on it. And Lionel Johnson, you can get a very good print of that too on the site. You're just gonna Google look at up or Google it because GW likes to close it down for that matter. If GW just sell the file, they'll probably do a lot better with cells and less waste of boxes and plastic kits that's out. And same thing with WizKids and a lot of other places. Like 3D printing is accessible, but sometimes it's not reliable to put in your like apartment and everything else. If you like a house or a friend with a garage, you can use it in that setting and area for it, so the fumes will like vent out and everything for that. We have a lot of shorts I've been working on. July video is for Warhammer is almost done. Then we're gonna be switching back to D&D for July scheduling for that. Then when that's done, we'll be, working on August scheduling. So we have a lot of pre-scheduled painting videos already made. You guys already know what kind of videos going to be coming up in the following months because I have shorts of what's done, and what's coming up next, and stuff like that. Because I don't have that much of a great idea or a content idea to do stuff. Plus, I don't have that much money, so I do what I can and provide and feed you guys as much stuff as possible. But for now, is try to use all the old paints that I have, get speed paint, and probably speed paint box opening won't be out till next month because I got to test the stuff within like a week or two. I got not just one group of miniatures. I'm gonna test on multiple group like D&D, Warhammer. What does it work well in 3D printed stuff? With resin and stuff like that. How long will it cure? Will it mix and blend well? How does it do well with detailing and contrast and shading and washes and stuff like that? So it is one of those things that not everyone able to get a 380 bucks complete set of a speed paint. I don't want to spend that kind of money, but I don't really buy anything for myself. So this is like a guilty pleasure for my birthday for myself. And I really don't buy stuff for myself for my birthday. I buy a lot of resin bottle, but I usually half, like 60% of it, I print for my wife. Right now, I'm printing a 2 foot Dante and a Cloud and Sephiroth figure from Nom Nom Figures as well, so that she gets off my back because I've been printing a lot of Warhammer stuff. Yeah, you gotta be fair, I guess, for that. But the Death Guard is doing good. I just think it's the Space Marines for them, and the Plague Marines and the Plague Obliterators. I have some Plague Obliterators, but and I just need to 3D print the Primarch. After I'm done with all that, I should be set with my Death Guard. I don't know if I'm gonna print some Reavers because they have some carapaces and armor pieces of Nurgle that I'm gonna have to print separately for it. But other than that, it should be pretty good. I am going to print the mommy, war mommy figure. It's basically a warlord titan with tits. So I'll be printing that as well. I don't know how people will receive it, but it is one of those things I want to print just to show off to my friends. And I'm like, okay, I got your mommy right here to stomp everything for you. Well, anyhow, leave it at that. Let me know down in the comments any ideas you want me to do. You check out the Amazon link if you want to get me something for future project Warhammer. paint or D&D painting videos or reviews. Also, subscribe, like, and share if you guys haven't. Thank you very much. And I hope you guys have a nice day. And happy 34.